Breaking news where Thailand's Prime Minister says the country is stabilising after the powerful earthquake. He assures that residents that it is safe to return indoors as emergency crews continue assessments. Officials continue that 12 aftershocks have been recorded since the quake, but there is no risk of a tsunami at this time. Moving on, we are now joined by Prashanta Kumar Shil, academician and political commentator, joining us from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Thank you very much for joining us. Prashanta, this quake was felt from Bangladesh, wasn't it? What does that say about the magnitude of this earthquake?
Yes, so now that you know that Bangladesh is in safe mode, you know that the plate is the same. You can talk about the plate, the Myanmar, also in Mizoram, Nagaland, and Bangladesh, and especially in Chittagong, so all of the hilly area, and the plate at the same plate. And we're very surprised to see that the epicenter of the Myanmar, where the earthquake is happening, is a 100 miles from between the Naipido, and it's actually in alert positions from nowadays. We talk about the geologists and seismographers. Thoroughly mentioned that these areas too much, very much dangerous for the earthquake, not from the they can mention for a 1 or 2. It's a 10 years alarming situation. These areas is a alarming situation. We have an already experience in Indonesian tsunami, and also here, you know, that's already now happening in Malaysia. Now, what is the next target? We have to know that this is a very rustic area, and also here from Myanmar, and also you know that the Myanmar is a collapse. We don't know what is happening in Myanmar at the present time, because there is an you know that the political insurgency is here, so lots of issues here. So you know that the 6 cities, the Myanmar government already declared that is in here, that an emergency situations, and the cities is here from Shanghai, Mandalay, Megawai, and Bago and Shan. So all of the important, and some cities are densely cities. And so, you know, the surprising to know that we have a talk about that Thailand. We know that everything's in here, but we are still now not that clear what is the situation in Myanmar nowadays, because we know that there is some the normal life is too much collapse from the internet, the human needs, the basic needs, and all of the collapse from road, electricity, and everything's happening. The damage casualty already, the U.S. surveillance team mentioned that is 100,000 already crossed, but my prediction is more than 2,000 people are with damaged if we haven't found that after 3 or 4 days we have been calculated. So that is devastating, and it's a very much pathetic, and another we have been happening from after the tsunami, and it's a remarkable period for that.
Prashanta, what's going to be the long-term effects of this? Obviously, Myanmar already had a humanitarian crisis happening at the time of this earthquake after its junta takeover in 2021. One that springs to mind as well is the one that happened in Haiti in 2010, which was a 7.0 magnitude earthquake. So not as powerful as this one. What do you think that the long-term effects of this this earthquake is going to be, both in a humanitarian aspect? I do apologise, I'm going to have to interrupt you before you, but I'll come back to you. Passengers at Bangkok's Suvarnabhumi airport face long waits for baggage, along with some flights delayed following a strong earthquake in neighbouring Myanmar that has rattled Bangkok. Some breaking news coming in there. Prashanta, would you mind if we went back to my question? So what is going to be the long-term effects of this earthquake?
Yes, that's a long-term effect. You know that after we know that the water casualties here, still now there is some lots of you know that the building collapse, but we have not a rescue. The first the thing you have to rescue the people, because there is an, you know that there is a road at collapse, building at collapse, so a high-story building. We were surprised to see in Thailand that is a 20-story building. Lots of stories the building in here, and also in Naipido and the Mandalay, and all the cities in the Myanmar and here. So that is the first thing from the government now, the first target you have to the rescue the people, because the people life is very much important for you. You know that the political situation in Myanmar is very much disturbing. You know that all of the there is some rival groups are here, the Janta versus there is some Arakan army and also the Rohingya issues here. So that they have the ethnicity problem in Myanmar. They have it from here. Their economic collapse, political situation is disturbing, and this time another happening from that is a natural disaster. It's very alarming. You know that all the people live in very peaceful and very wonderful life, because we are the people, we are the world. But what is happening in the present time is very surprising. Is already humanitarian done. And that's my observation, personal observation. This time Myanmar cannot overcome these issues only from Myanmar. It needs a United Nations funding. It needs a Asian-based, all the countries they have been enforcing. There is logistic support and blah blah blah. So there is lots of helping hand need if they haven't overcome it. Otherwise, very impossible. You can talk about 2,000, 3,000 is not. The figure is very much miserable condition,
Yes.
because you know that the suffering from their food, nutrition, and you can just survive after next days we have happening. We have to see that.
Prashanta Kumar Shil, thank you very much for joining us. We have some